Meet Shakir Seedat, a Hafid and businessman who was confined to a wheelchair in a matter of seconds.
While driving away, they still carried on shooting. So probably like 15 bullet shells around.
His champion outlook on life has moved his loved ones, and now it's time to share it with you.
We've seen all of a sudden there's a big life-altering incident. Going out in the prime of your life, buying a car, traveling, and working as well. We've seen all of a sudden there's a big life-altering incident.
وتجري من تحتها أنهار.
Probably get married a few down the line, start a family, start a business, maybe. Yeah. Allah knows best. There's different plans for us.
فلن يأتي حلمك قربا بما قدر.
It was mid-afternoon, 4 o'clock, Asr Razan. Came back from a walima, and as I pulled into the driveway, these guys were waiting. I hadn't seen them, and they opened the door and they shot immediately into my thigh. So anyway, I jumped out, grabbed the keys with, and started fighting. Then the second guy came along, so I hit the first guy down. Second guy came, he started shooting into my arm, entrance here, exit here. Obviously, I lost blood by then, and then the third guy came out from somewhere else. I just held my hands, held the gun to the head. With the will of Allah, I managed to push the gun down into the stomach. One bullet went straight through the spinal cord, shattering it, severing the spinal cord completely. And the other one, the lung collapsed. By then, obviously, the amount of blood lost lying on the ground. So probably like 15 bullet shells around.
I'll be motionless, just staring at this most beautiful man.
That I do remember, because I think it was everybody was a bit nervous around me. And I picked up there was something wrong, obviously, more than what it looked. And the neurosurgeon came in and said, I need to speak to you. So I said, okay. He said, are you prepared? You need to get doctors, a team in. I said, no, just tell me what it is. And they go forward. And he broke the news to me and I said, alhamdulillah, it's all the will of Allah. So yeah, I think he was a bit more shocked to say that. You sure you're not crying, you're not. I said, no, we believe in Allah and this is why. And we accept what Allah has put on us and carry on in that. Alhamdulillah, never ever asked it. Shall I never do? And I don't think you should even curse the guys that shot me, because at the end of the day, Allah gives them hidayat, we don't know. He started, I think, at the age of 12 in Springs by Maulana Abbas. It's just all of my mother's help. As you know, naughty, we ran away, he didn't want to go to it, but anyway, mother persisted. Alhamdulillah. Okay, I was a bit of a naughty character, but that's why I say, Allah knows best why I'm like this, to save myself from my own destruction. Only Allah knows. Being Hafiz also helped quite a bit, because the first thing you do is read when something's told to you. And I think I read the kalima. And that's when the neurosurgeon asked, what are you reading? Or what are you saying? So I answered, a Jewish guy, Jewish surgeon. Anyway, so he asked him, he explained to him and gave him the meaning of what we're reading. And then we got the kitabs and gave it to him. So he said, can I give this to any other patients? So by all means. And I think there was a patient in the next room to me, if I'm not mistaken, that tried to commit suicide. Also being disabled at a similar age to me. But being with no iman there, life came to an end after that. With us, we know it's all from Allah, so we have to accept and move on. And I think accepting it, the sooner I accept it, the better life just carried on. I think I was back at work in about 5 weeks. The pain's been getting worse lately. 1 to 10, some days are on a 10. I live off medication, pethidine, morphine, injections, meds. Alhamdulillah, it's just take it one day at a time. Sometimes it's 1 hour at a time, depending on if you look at me now, I'm fine. But then now I could be in severe pain. Nabi, Sahaba, they've been through far more challenges than I've been. It keeps you going. And alhamdulillah, there are days that I'm quite down. You feel that now the pain is enough. But alhamdulillah, knowing that in the akhirah, inshallah, Allah will be rewarded for this, for the trials and tribulations. That's what keeps me up for anything as well. One thing we need to make shukr for all the small things in there. A simple thing like picking up something from the floor, going to toilet. It's just not being paralyzed. You have to catheterize, you have to insert a tube every time you need to pass water. I've got a colostomy bag for your stomach to work into. So it's just not being disabled. There's far more challenges that are more than that. Transferring from the bed to the chair is not easy as just getting up and going. It needs to be done properly. Sitting in the chair needs to be done in a certain way. Sitting in the car needs to be done in a certain way. So there's quite a bit of challenge which you adapt to. But it comes in time, and it's, I suppose you learn to live with it and adapt to it. Knowing that is from Allah, that's about it. That's all I can attribute it to. Nothing else, not my doing, so not Allah.